91. 9.
Correct. 9. Second, 91 minus 9 is how much?
82.
And 9 square is how much?
81.
81.
And your square will be 8 to
8281.
Yes, your square is 8281. Correct? Okay. What is the square? Okay, we have done the square of 91. That is 8281. Perfect. What is the square of 97? Fast. 97 is too quick. Give me the answer. Without using pen.
9409.
Others, please. 9409. Is it correct or wrong?
Correct, sir.
Correct, sir.
Yes. 97 is how much less than 100? 3. 97 minus 3, 94. 3 into 3, 09. Your answer is 9409. Right? 96 square. Fast. Give me the answer.
9216.
9216.
Yes. 96. How much less than 100? 4. 96 minus 4, 92. 4 into 4, 16. Your answer is 9216. Perfect. Right? What is 88 square? Fast. There is one thing which is there in 88. I just tell you that first of all. Okay. 88. If you subtract 88 by 12, you get sorry, 88 by 88 from 100, you get 12. It's 76. 12 square is 144. If you see, we always use two numbers in the end. For 97, we use 09. For 91, we use 81. For 96, we use 16. Here you have three numbers. So what we do is what we carry out the 100 digit here. So your answer becomes what? 7744. The methodology is same. The only difference is if you have extra digit, we generally carry it forward. We're doing the same thing, right? The answer is
7744.
7744. What is the square of 85? Fast.
7225.
725.
Okay. Your answer is 7225. See, I guess there are 100 guys. I want each, different people to participate here, right? Unless you don't participate, you will not be able to, catch up that speed. Remember that. 84 square. What is the value?
7056.
Are you sure? 7056?
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Think twice. Again.
Yes, sir. 756.
Sorry.
756.
So answer is 7056, right? 84. How much less than 100? 16. 84 minus 16 is 68. 16 square is 256. You add 2 to 68, you get answer 7056. Okay. Now let's try another set of values. I told you about, squares not below 100, but till 130. Now you have 109 here. What we did in 91, right? So 91 was less than 100. We write minus 9 here. And we subtract what 9 from 91, we get 82. And 9 square is 81. We get the answer 8281. In 109, it is not less than 100, but more than 100. By how much value?
100 plus 9.
9. So what we do? That is more than 100, we write plus 9. 109 plus 9 is how much? 118.
118.
And what is 9 square?
81.
So my answer comes out to be 11881. So if the number is less than 100, we subtract it. If the number is greater than 100, we add it. I'm repeating again. It's 109. It's 9 more than 100. So we add 109 in 9. We get 118. And 9 square is how much? 81. My answer comes out to be 11881. Right? What is the value of 103? Square value of 103? Again, simple.
1069.
1069.
No. Think again.
10609.
Not 9.
Yes, 106. Not
1009.
yes. So remember that thing. We always in the base of 100, we always have to use two digits in the end. So if it's 3 square is 9, you have to use 09 always. Right? What is square of 104?
108.
10816.
Yes, 10816. 112.
12544.
Perfect. So I guess people are getting the speed. 115. Fast.
13225.
Okay. Can I have another person, another set of people giving me answer? 116.
13456.
Again, the same person. Perfect. So my answer is coming out to be 13456. Right. So any doubt up till now in these kind of questions, in this kind of squares?
Sir, can you please calculate the
Square of what?
show the calculation for 109 again?
Yeah, I can. See, 109. It's 9 more than 100. We cross add it. It comes out to be 118. And 9 into 9, 81. My answer comes out to be 11881. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Perfect. Any more doubts in this thing? Or we can go ahead?
So for 112, can you calculate?
Yeah. 112. How much more? 12. 124. 12 square is 144. Again, extra 1. We have to carry it here. It comes out to be 12544. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. See, if you do practice Vedic mathematics on regular basis, it can help you. But sometimes, it can go against you as well. Why so? Suppose there is a question which demands what 109 square. You do that, you solve that answer through Vedic mathematics, but you are not sure, and you check that answer again through your old method or the method which you have learned till now. So I go with either method. If you are 100% sure, then only go with Vedic mathematics, unless don't try it, because it will not going to help you in reducing the time, but it will increase your time. So if you have practiced enough in your head, please then only go for these values. So I would suggest what you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. Just sit in the night, take 25 numbers at a go, and try out the squares of those numbers. Keep your calculator handy. You have calculator in your phones as well, and you can check the value at that time. If you're getting the same value, bingo, you are on the right path, right? Okay. Now, this rule is not only applicable on squares, but you can do different calculation as well with the help of this rule. Suppose I have to multiply 93 by 95. Okay. So what was the first step during the square? Sorry. We subtract the number.
100 minus 90.
Yes, we subtract the number by 100. So 100 minus 93, you get 0.7. 100 minus 95, you get 0.5. Right? What was the second step?
Cross subtract.
Cross subtract, right? Here, either you can do 93 minus 5 or 95 minus 7. You will always get same value. So 93 minus 5 is how much?
88.
88. And then what we used to do? We used to multiply the complements. So here, what will be the result of complement multiplication?
35.
My answer is 88,835 or 93 multiplied by 95, right? So same way, you would be able to do calculation on multiple methods, right? So let's try out. What is 91 minus
Sir?
8? Sorry, yeah.
Sir, can you please explain one more time?
Yes, I do. I will. So let's talk about another set of numbers. Let's say I'm taking 93 multiplied by 89. Perfect. So your first step is you have to subtract 93 by 100, right? So you get what value? 7. And here you get value 11. 93 minus 11, this is what your second step. You get 82. And 7 multiplied by 7 is what? 77. So if you multiply 93 by 89, you get 8277. That should be your answer, right? And why I said ki this is what healthy, because you can do all this calculation in your head. First step, subtract. Your two digits are perfect. Second thing, 7 multiplied by 11. Second digit, last two digits is perfect. Means it's got all set. You get your answer. So that's the beauty of Vedic mathematics. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Okay. Now let's try out. There are 6 questions I have taken. Let's try out those questions. What is the value of 91 multiplied by 88?
8208.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, it's not 8208. I guess that
1008.
no, not 1008. Check again.
8008.
79108.
Yes, 8008.
8008.
Yeah, so it's not 8208, but 8008. 91. How much less? 9, 12. 88 minus 9 is 79. 12 into 9 is 108. We carry out 1 here. So my answer comes out to be 8008. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So I have one doubt.
Yeah, please go on.
So here we subtracted 88 and 9, but in the previous sum we subtracted 93 and 05. How?
It doesn't matter. See, what we do here, whatever we find it easy, we take those calculations. So suppose 91 minus 9 is here, 88 minus 12 is here. I found 88 minus 9 is easier to get an answer than 91 minus 12. So that's why I get my answer 79. And the beauty of this thing is 88 minus 9 also 79, 91 minus 12 is also 79. It doesn't matter which subtraction you are taking.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right? So it's a same answer you will get. You can take either cross term, you will get the same answer always. Right? So answer is 8008. What is 97 multiplied by 76? Fast.
7372.
Okay. 7372. Perfect. 96 multiplied by 46.
4416.
416.
Others?
4416.
4416 is the correct answer. 88 multiplied by 89.
7832.
7832.
Okay. Others? Don't worry if you're taking time. It will come with practice. 88, 12, 89, 11. Subtracted, you get 77. 12 into 7 is 132. You add it. Answer comes out to be 7832. Is it clear? What is 85 multiplied by 92?
7820.
7820.
Please explain once again.
Yes, I will. See, here you have 85 and 92. First step, 100 minus 85 is how much? 15. 100 minus 92 is how much? 8. Now what? Cross subtracted. 85 minus 8 is 77, right? 15 into 8 is 120. Just carry forward the number. It comes out to be 7820. So my answer will come in 3 steps only. First, find out the complement. Second, subtract the complement from the number. Third, multiply the complements. That's it. And you don't have to do multiple calculations, but through single calculation, you can get the answer right here. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
84 multiplied by 96.
8064.
8064.
Yes. So those numbers where you don't have to carry it forward, those numbers can be solved very fast. Okay. So the thing that we have done is what we have taken base 100, right? If you are aware, if you know the squares till 30, because of base 100, you would be able to find out the squares from 70 to 100 and from 100 to 130, right? Like if you talk about, I need to find a square of 79, right? For that, I would be requiring the, I should know the value of 21 square, because 100 minus 79 is 21. So if you subtract that thing, 79 minus 21 is 58, 21 square is 441. So my answer comes out to be 6241. That's it. Through verb, in a verbal manner only, I would be able to give you the square value of 79, that is 6241. So these are certain tricks, these are certain things which are going to help you to find certain answers. And I'll take certain questions as well, which came directly on Vedic mathematics after this thing, after methodologies. Now let's talk about base 50. My steps will remain same like we did in 100. But here in base 50, there are two changes that we have to do. Suppose if I need to find out the square of 46, right? Now instead of 100, I need to subtract 46 by what? By 50. Because we are talking about base 50 here and it's near to that. 50 minus 46 is how much?
4.
4, right? Again, we cross subtract it. If you cross subtract it, 46 minus 4 is how much?
42.
42. Yes. And 4 into 4 is how much?
16.
16.
16.
Now, there is another step which is there. There is another step which is there where you have to divide this step 2 again. By what? By 42 divided by 2 is how much?
21.
21. So your answer is 2116. Why we have divided this step by 2? Because now we are not talking about base 100, but we are talking about base 50. So as we have gone half of the base, we have to divide the initial two numbers by that value. Suppose if I take base 20, so from 100 till 20, I'm dividing that number by 5, right? 100 by 5 is 20. That means initial two numbers will be divided by 5 in all the cases. But we are not taking base 20 here. We are talking about base 50 here. So 46 minus 4, 42, first step. Second step, 4 into 4, 16. Third step, divide the step 2 again, 2, 1, and your answer is 2116. If in step 3 you get 3 digits, instead of 2 digits, you get 3 digits, right? You will add, you will carry forward that digit after step 4. Remember that thing. Okay? We will do that practice again. Don't worry. We have certain questions. What is square of 41? Give me the value. Come on, guys, fast.
1681.
Yes, but yeah, we took little time here. I'm just explaining that question again to people. 41, 50 minus 41 is how much? 9. 41 minus 9 is 32. 9 square is 81. You divide 32 by 2, you get 1681. That should be your answer, right? The same thing. The only thing extra that you're doing is dividing the first two digits by 2. Give me the answer of 38 fast. This kind of question that I'm talking about. Yeah, sorry.
1444.
14444.
1444 you are saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Others? Okay, now we are talking about 38, which is what? 12 less than 50, right? 38 minus 12 comes out to be 26.
13144.
Yes, 144. You divide this 26 by 2, you get 13144, and you carry it forward here. Your answer come out to be 1444. Please see this steps again. 38, 12, 26, 12 square, 144, right? You divide 26 by 2, it comes out to be 13. 144, you carry forward 1 from there, your answer comes out to be 1444. Right? What is square of 37? Fast now.
1369.
Okay.
1369.
Okay. Yes, answer is 1369 only. What is square of 43?
1849.
1249.
49.
1849 or 1249?
1849.
Okay. 43 minus 7 is 36. 7 to 7 is 49. 36 divided by 2 is 18. You get answer 1849. What is square of 54?
2916.
Okay. Others, please give me the answer.
2916, sir.
2916. Perfect. What is square of 58?
3364.
3364.
3364.
Not double three, but three. I'm
Sir,
getting
can you explain the
so,
fifth one?
yeah. 54.
Yeah.
54
is less than 50 or more than 50?
More than.
More than 50.
How much? 4?
Yeah.
54 plus 4, 58. 4 square is 16. 58 divided by 2, you get 2916. 58, I have done mistake or what? Answer is 3364 or 3264?
3364.
Okay, 58 plus 8 is how much?
66.
66.
Oh, I've done this mistake here. Sorry, my bad. The answer is 3364. Yes, I have to correct that thing. By mistake, I wrote 3264.
Sir, can you explain the third one?
37, you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here we are talking about 37, right? Which is less than 50 by 13. 37 minus 13 is how much? 24. 13 square is 169, right? 20, now that the fourth step, which is there, is 24 divided by 2 is 12169, and you carry 1 here. It comes out to 1369. So the carrying part will be taken care in the end. First of all, you do all the steps and then you carry forward 1 there. So answer comes out to be 1369 there.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's talk about those numbers which ends with 5. So it's very simple one, right? The number which ends with 5, its square will always end with 25. Remember that thing, right? There's the concept of unit digit as well, where we say that the numbers which are ending with 5, their square will always end with 25. So if you talk about 75, 5 work, the work of 5 is to bring 25 in its square. How about 7? What we have to do, we have to multiply the rest number. Here we have 2 digits. Might be possible we can have 3-digit number as well. So we have to multiply rest number with its successor. So here 5, 25 we get. We are left with 7. What is the successor of 7?
8.
8. We multiply 7 by 8, you get 56. So that should be your answer. That is 5625. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Give me the square of 115 fast.
13225.
Yes. 11 into 12 is 132, 525. You get your answer. That is 13225.
Can you explain this?
Yes.
Sir, can you explain again, sir?
Yes. So let's talk about a number again. Another number 125. I need to find out the square of 125. Right. 5 work as 25. Last 2 digits is 25. That is fixed. Now let's talk about 12. What is the successor of 12? 13. 12 multiplied by 13 is how much? 156. Right. So your answer comes out to be 15625. You have to multiply 12 by 13. Next number. You have what? 45. Right? 5 work is to bring 25. The next number of 4 is what? 5. Multiply these two numbers. You get your answer at 2025. Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now there's another application of numbers with ending with 5. So generally what happens is when we multiply 75 by 75, right? The sum of the unit digits is how much? 10. 5 plus 5 is how much? 10. And your 7 is same, right? So if you tweak this number by saying what 73 multiplied by 77, here also the sum of the unit digit how much? 10. Correct? And your initial digit is same. You can apply this rule. So here 5 multiplied by 5 is 25. Here 3 multiplied by 7 is what? 21. 7. The next number of 7 is 8. It comes out to be 5621. I'm repeating again with another set of number. Please look at it. If I have to multiply 62 by 68, here the sum of the unit digit is how much? 10. I can apply this rule. 2 into 8 is how much?
16.
2 into 8 is 16, sir.
Then the next number of 6 is what?
7. 4216.
7. 4216.
Yes, the answer is 4216. Right? If you have 61 multiplied by 69, what is 1 into 9?
9.
Not
9.
9. What?
09. 4209.
Yes.
4209.
Yes, 4209. So can you sense the speed thing here? You don't have to solve it. You just have to look at the numbers and you can able to solve that thing in your mind. So that's an advantage of Vedic mathematics. You can do the calculation very fast.
So how did we get 42?
Can you explain this again, sir?
Yes, I will. So suppose here you have to multiply 44 by 46. Here the sum of the unit digit is what? 10. That means
Yes, sir.
you can apply this rule here. 4 into 6 is how much? You have to multiply the last two digits.
24.
24.
24. 4, its successor is what? 5. Multiply this number.
20.
2024.
Yes. So remember that thing, this rule is applicable with two conditions. The first, the sum of the unit digits should be 10. Second, the rest digit need to be same. So you can't apply this thing only the two digit number. But suppose if you have 112 multiplied by 118, you have to multiply this thing. So 2 into 8 is how much? 16. 11 into 12 is 132. So answer is 13216. Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Purely clear or purely clear means it went above head or it went in head?
It went
Inside
inside.
head.
Sir.
Slight confusion.
Tell me where you are confused.
The adding, like you add the 8 plus 2, 10.
No, I'm not adding. I'm just checking whether 8 plus 2 is 10 or not.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So give me the answer now. If you have asked the query, give me the answer. What is the value of 71 multiplied by 79? Past.
Sir, can you just tell what are the two rules which you told now?
The condition you are saying or rule you are saying?
Condition 8 plus, like the
Five,
sum of the
16.
digits should be 10, and along with that, which is another condition?
I'm just writing that thing so that everybody can write here. First condition. Okay, what happened to my pad? Yeah. The sum of the unit digits should be 10. Second, rest digits of both numbers should be same.
What is that, sir? Before digit?
Rest.
Okay, so
Like 11, 11. 12, 12. It's like that. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Now another way, right? Those numbers which ends with 1. Suppose I need to find out the square of 71. I just don't want to apply the first rule that we did, but I need to apply some other rule. We all are very, familiar with those numbers which are a multiple of 10, like 70, right? Can you find out the square of 70? What is the square of 70? 4900.
4,900.
Yes, 4900. You just need to add number and its predecessor in it. 70 and 71. The answer comes out to be what? 5041. If I need to find out the square of 51, what I first have to do? I need to find the square of 50 and I need to add 50 and 51 in it. That's it. So 2500 plus 101 comes out to be 2601. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
I'm repeating again. So I get a very delay answer. 41 square. 40 square is 1600 plus 40 plus 41. Answer come out to be 1681. So you can apply this rule as well. It's not necessary you have to apply this rule, right? So this is what another kind of concept which you can apply. Okay. Now let's talk about application. This is a kind of question that came in one of the competitive exam, where the question is, consider 4-digit numbers for which the first 2 digits are equal and the last 2 digits are equal, right? How many such numbers are perfect squares? So here the question is asked that the 4-digit number, one thing for sure, the overall number, the squares of which we are talking about, are less than 100 numbers, right? And where the first 2 digits and the last 2 digits are equal, which shows another, we will do what divisibility in the next class, that those digits, we are talking about those numbers which are multiple of 11, right? So how many such numbers are equal? Well, how many such numbers are squares? So for that thing, I should know the square value. Unless I don't try to find out the squares, I'll not get my answer. So here I can apply Vedic mathematics in a faster way. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, and 9. I just need to find the squares of these 9 values. And I don't need to find out, I just need to write the values. So 11 squares is 121. We are talking about 4-digit number here. It can't be there. 22 is 484. Again, not a useful for me. What? If you talk about 33 square is 1089. Again, not useful for me. 44. Okay. What is square of 44? We have just done that thing. 1936, 55, 3025, 66. Can anybody give me the answer of 66?
4356.
435.
Okay, you can apply 55 base here. 77.
5929.
5929.
So there is only one number which is satisfying this rule, that is 88. So my answer is 1. So think about this question. Unless you are not aware of Vedic mathematics, unless you are not aware how to find squares in a faster way, you would not be able to solve this question within a minute here. But as you are aware of calculation part here, you would be able to solve it within a minute. Unless this question is not less than 3 minutes. Right?
So,
Yeah.
can you explain the last step? Why is it 1? The answer.
Yes.
sir.
The question is asking the first 2 digits are equal and last 2 digits are equal. This is not a question requirement. So here we don't have 4 digits. Here first two digits and last two digits are not equal. 1089 not equal. 19 is not equal. 30 is not equal. 43 is not equal. 59 is not equal. Here 77 is equal and 44 is equal. 98 not equal. So there is only one value which is satisfying this thing. So my answer is 7744. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. And can you believe this is what CAT 2007 question? So I'm talking about Vedic mathematics is applicable even in CAT. Their questions, they directly ask those questions on squares. And unless you are not sure about these things, you've taken up 3 to 4 minutes to calculate all these squares. So that is something that they have asked for. Okay. This is a question that I found surfing for one of the company who's setting their placement paper. Question is find the number of perfect squares in the given series 2013, 2020, 2027 up to 2300. A tough question or easy one?
Sir, answer is 1.
I'm not sure about the answer. I have to check that thing. I have to solve it. I just took a question and I thought to take that thing in the class only. Others, give a try. Take a minute to solve it. Then I'll solve it. No worries in that thing. Okay. So let me take that thing here. So here we are we are talking about numbers ranging from 2013 to 2300. That means we are talking about squares from 45 to let's suppose 50 between that only. So Hey, can you?
Sir, unmute yourself.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, I lost my Wi-Fi connection. That's why suddenly call dropped. Sorry. So here we're talking about that, we are talking about numbers from 2013 to 2300. That means we are talking about value of squares from 45 to 50. 45 is 2025. 50 is 2500. If you talk about 49, it's 2401, again greater. If you talk about 48, it's what? 2304, again greater. That means we are talking about 46 and 47. These three values only. Definitely 2025 is not there. We talk 46 is 2116. 47, that is 2209. So to solve these kind of questions, what you have to do, just subtract 2020 from 2116, right? What you get? 96. Is 96 is a multiple of 7? Because here we are talking about multiple of 7 only. That, 7 is getting added. No, that means 96 can't be there. And if you talk about 2209 here, if you subtract 2020 from 2209, you get 9, 8, 189. Is it a multiple of 7? Yes. That means answer is 1. The lady which have answered me one answer is perfectly correct. Have you applied a similar approach?
So can you repeat like the last step?
Yes.
Didn't understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes. See, here, based on the number range, I can say we are talking about only 46, 45, 46 and 47 value. The squares of these value, correct? 45 is 2025. 46 is 2116. 47 is 2209. Now, if you can see here, the base value is 2013, right? And what you're doing, you're just adding 7 here, 7 here, 7 here, and you're just adding 7 to the value. That means whatever value you're talking about, the difference of this value and any of this value should be a multiple of 7, correct? Then only you can say that this number should be in the series. So now if you subtract 2116, 2020, which is this is one of the number here, and it's end with 0, so my calculation becomes easy. 2020, 2116 minus 2020 is how much? 96. And here, if you subtract 2020 here, it's come out to be 189. Now 96 is not a multiple of 7. That means if you're keep on adding 7, you can never reach to 2116 in the series. But 189 is a multiple of 7. That means 2209 will definitely be there in the series. So my answer should be, there is only one number in the series which is the perfect square, that is 2209. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or again a doubt? I can explain it again. See, 2013 is the first number. Second number is 2020. Third number is 2027. The fourth number will be 2034. So if you subtract 2013 from 2020, you will get answer 7. If you subtract 2013 from 2027, it is 14. 21. We are just talking about table of 7 only. So whatever number that we'll talk about, that the difference should come in the table of 7. So now 96 doesn't come in table of 7. That means 96, that value shouldn't be there, the difference value. But 189 is in the table of 7. That means 2209 will definitely be there in that series. So your answer should be 1. But this is what a concept which I'm just trying to say, that it's an application based question definitely, and this question will take around 1 or 1.5 minutes depending on the difficulty level of the paper. But these questions are something which came directly on squares values, so that's why you can't ignore the square values. You will definitely get 1 or 2 questions out of this Vedic mathematics concept in the placement exams. Perfect. Is it clear or now?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Okay. So we're talking about mnemonic here, then we'll take a break of 5 minutes, right? Ravenous. Can anybody tell me the answer of this thing? Give a wild guess here. Whatever story that come into your mind. What do you remember by ravenous? What is the first thing that comes in your mind?
It is a type of angriness.
Is it kind of?
Angriness.
Not angriness.
Rage.
Okay. Rage comes in your mind. What else? If you ask me, Ravan is the first word that comes in my mind after saying ravenous. So my story revolves around that thing only. How many heads are there? There are 10 heads, right? If that person is hungry, it's only it's not only one head who's going to eat stuff. There are 10 heads who's going to eat stuff. So it means is extremely hungry. So it's not rich, but extremely hungry. That is what the meaning is. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are just taking a break of 2 minutes here, 2 to 3 minutes, right? Then we'll start with numbers. Okay. Okay, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what I'll do, and I'll try to explain what are the traits, what are different kind of questions that can come around that. And last 15 to 20 minutes, I will keep for you guys only. Whatever doubts, whatever question, kind of question that you find it difficult, you can speak up those questions, and I can tell you the answers how to solve those questions. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. You can see the question on the screen. The numbers from 101 to 150 are written as 101, 102, 103, 104 up till 150. What will be the remainder when this total number is divisible by 3, divided by 3? You know the divisibility rule of 3? You all know?
The sum should be divisible by 3.
Okay. So you know the divisibility rule of 3, and to give me the answer fast. Let's see how much time you guys take, and in how much time I would be able to solve it. Through what way? And trust me, this question is not more than 30 seconds to solve.
Sir, remainder is 0?
No. Let's check again. Okay, how come remainder is 0? What you have done, I can actually correct you in your steps. What all steps you have applied?
Sir, I used AP and I found the sum and then I divided it by 3.
So in AP, you did what? N into n plus 1 by 2. This is what you have done.
Yeah.
So what is the n here?
49? Sorry, 50.
Okay. N into n plus 1 by 2 is applicable in what numbers?
Natural.
N into okay. N into n plus 1 2, that formula is applicable only on those numbers which starts with 1. We're talking about all the natural numbers there. Okay. Here, your series is starting from 101. In that case, you can't apply n into n plus 1 by 2 formula directly. But what you have to do, you have to find out from till 150, the total sum, until 100, total sum. And then you have to subtract it to get the exact answer. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So here, you can't take directly 49, but you have to take the sum till 150 first, then 100, then you have to subtract it to get your answers for 50 numbers. Okay, this is one of the way, but I don't apply this rule. Let's other to try this answer. Guys, come on, give me the answer. Think of it as it is coming in your placement exam and next paper. Then how are you going to apply it? How are you going to solve it?
Sir, is the remainder 2?
Yes, answer is 2.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, but have you done the same thing? N into n plus 1 by 2 till 150?
No,
Then
sir. I used AP sum formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And we know a, we know d, and we know everything. So I just substituted and did it.
okay, that is again one of the kind of formula. in that case, right? Okay, so let's talk about another stuff. We are talking about divisibility of 3 here, right? A fun fact, do you know that any 3 continuous number, if you write any 3 continuous number, the sum of it should always be divisible by 3? Are you aware of it? Right? Any continuous 3 numbers. 4, 5, 6. Sum of these 3 numbers. 15. Is it divisible by 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
3, 4, 5. Is it divisible by 3?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
10, 11, 12. Is it divisible by 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here we're talking about 50 continuous numbers, right? 101, 102, 103. Divisible by 3. 104, 105, 106. Divisible by 3. That means the set of 48 numbers will be divisible by 3. We're left with only last 2 numbers. That is 149 and 150. 299 divided by 3, remainder is 2. A 30-second question. That's it.
Sir, can you repeat?
Yes, I'm repeating it again. Okay. Whenever we talk about 3, right, or we talk about 9, for 3, the sum of any continuous 3 numbers are divisible by 3. That is a rule for 3. Okay, divisibility rule. If you talk about a plus 1, a plus 2, there are 3 continuous numbers. If you add it, it comes out to be 3a plus 3. This number will always be divisible by 3. Here, I have 50 continuous numbers. That means I can make a pair of three numbers of 3. I can make till 48. I can have 16 pairs of 3 numbers till 48. Then I'm left with what? I'm left with 2 numbers. That is 149 and 150. That's it. And the sum of these 2 numbers might be divisible, might not be divisible. But for that thing, what I have to do? I have to just divide it. So 150 plus 149 is 299. Just divide 299 with 3. You'll get your answer. You don't have to do anything else. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if you talk about 50 numbers till 48, you get what? The combination of 3 numbers. Now you left with 2 last numbers. These are nothing but 149 and 150. You just need to take addition of these 2 numbers and you just have to divide it. You'll get your answer easily, right? You can apply the rule of AP here as well. But I found this concept in this kind of question works better than AP. Your AP concept is like foolproof concept. Any kind of number, you will get your answer, right? Here, but to do this question in a faster way, this property can help you better. Is it clear? Okay. Now let's talk about another question. Let a number x, when divided by 406, leaves a remainder 115. What will be the number when the number? What will the remainder? I would say when the number is divided by 29. Can
So your voice is breaking, sir.
I'm saying let a number x when divided by 406 leaves a remainder 115, right? There is a certain number which you are not known with, but it gives when you divide that number by 406, you get the remainder 115. What will be the remainder when the number is divided by 29? Now instead of 115, you are dividing the number by 29. What will be the remainder at that time? Can you give me the answer?
Is it 28?
Might be. So one answer I'm getting is 28. Others, please. I get one vote here.
The question is not visible, sir.
Question is not visible.
Yes, sir. It's blank.
Okay, just give me a second. I just try to share my screen again. Is it visible now?
No, sir.
It's still not visible. Again, it is not visible, or it is visible now?
No, sir. It's not visible. Not visible, sir.
Okay, guys, just give me 2 minutes. I'm just checking it out, right? So I'm just stopping here for 2 minutes. I'm just checking it out what exactly the problem is.
We can see, sir.
Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So here, our number is x when divided by 406 gives a remainder of 115. Question is, what will be the number when the same number is, what will be the remainder when the same number is divided by 29? Okay, I'll just take this question in a faster way. Always remember, whenever you get such number, right, your 406 should always be divisible by 29. The trick of this thing is this 406 should always be divisible by 29. If it is not there, you can't get your answer. Answer is cannot be determined in that case. If it is not divisible. But whenever such question comes, your 406 should always be divisible by 29. So in that case, you don't have to do anything, but you have to divide 115 by 29. Right? So I tell you why. If a number is x, is when divided by 406 gives you remainder 115. That means it is 406 multiplied by some divisor plus 115. This will be the number, right? When you divide this complete number by 29, if 406 is your multiple, that means this part will give you 0 remainder and you are left with 115 only. You just need to divide 115 by 29, right? 29 into 4 is how much? 116.
116.
So 29 into 3, you just have to do. It
It's
comes out to
3.9.
Yeah, so you don't, if you're talking about remainder, then you can't take quotient in decimal, but you have to leave it in remainder and in integer form only. So you get answer 28. That should be your answer. I'm repeating again. Please understand it. Here, your x is 406 multiplied by n plus 115. So whenever you divide this complete number by 29, this should be divisible by 29. If it is not, you can never find out the remainder. Your answers cannot be determined in such cases. But generally, whenever you get this question, this part is always divisible by 29. So it gives you zero remainder because it is completely divisible. Now you're left with only 115. You just need to divide 115 by 29. You get 28 as your remainder. So the short trick is, in such cases, just divide the remainder by the new number. You'll get your answer. Is it clear to everyone or not? I gave you logic behind the question as well, the concept, and give you a short trick against these kind of numbers as well. Is it clear to everyone or not? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, the answer is 28. Okay, another kind of question. Which of the following numbers? Okay, I didn't give that options to you guys. What is the smallest number that must be added to 5678 to give a remainder 35 when divided by 460?
Excuse me, sir. I can't see your screen.
Can't see my screen. Again, I lost. Others?
We can see, sir.
We can see, sir.
Lady, you have to check your internet connection as well because I've checked it, and that's why now you can see my screen. So just re-log in, you would be able to see the screen. So here is what is the smallest number which must be added to 5678 to give a remainder 35 when divided by 460. Your question is this. Can you give me the answer? This is what another kind of question which can come in exam.
So is it 123?
No, it's not 123. It's more than that. Just check again. Okay, what you have done to get 123? Tell me your steps.
I divided 5, 6, 7, 8 by 460.
Okay.
I got the remainder.
What
And
remainder you are getting?
158. Did I do some mistake in that?
No. You did perfectly correct. You get 158 as your remainder. Then?
And I subtracted it. Okay, I'm supposed to
Yes, you're supposed to add. You don't have
add.
to.
Yeah, that was my mistake. Yes, sir.
Yes. So just correct it and give me the correct answer now.
Yes, sir. Once again. 193.
No.
Oh, one second. It's 193, sir. 158 plus 35, right?
No, it is not. If you okay, so shall I give you the answers, everyone? Okay, then let's solve it. I tell you what she has done. She has done partially correct, and in the last step she did something wrong. Tell you what she has done wrong. So what she did, she just divided 5678 by 460. Correct me if I'm wrong somewhere, right? 5678, na? Yeah, 460, right? You get what? 1078. Take it to 920. You subtract it, you get 158 as your remainder. Perfect. Now, what mistake that you're doing? You're already getting 158 as your remainder. Okay. If you add 35 into it, that means now you're getting 193 as your remainder. But question is not saying that thing. What question is saying? What remainder you want to have?
35.
35. But here you're getting 158 plus 35, 193 as your remainder. That means you are not fulfilling the exact requirement of the question. So to make a 35 as your remainder, if you are already getting 158 as your remainder, what you have to do? You first of all make the number divisible by it. So you add 302, it becomes 460. Now number is completely divisible. Now to get remainder 35, you have to add another 35 into it. It becomes what? 337. That should be the number that you need to add to give a remainder of 35 here. I'm repeating again to everyone. Please listen it to it very carefully. And this is what a common mistake which I've seen in last 2 or 3 years in such question. You really get confused in that thing. Here, the question is saying what is the smallest number that must be added to 567A to give a, it's not reminder, it's remainder, okay? To give a remainder of 35 when divided by 460, okay? When you divide 5678 by 460, you're already getting a remainder of 158, okay? Now question is asking, they want a remainder of 35 only. So that means 158 is an additional, extra remainder that I'm getting. And I have to add the number. I don't need to subtract the number. This is not question is asking. So that means if this is what 1 divisible of 460, this is another divisible of 460. And here with 158 remainder, I need 35 remainder. What I have to do? First of all, I need to reach to the next divisible value. And then I have to add another 35 value here. To make this number completely divisible, I have to add 302. And next 35 will make it what? 337 overall value. Is it clear to everyone or not?
Sir, can you explain this 302 part?
Again, okay. Okay. See, when you divide 5678 by 460, you are getting remainder 158. That means there will be one multiple of 460 here. Post that you're getting 158 as your remainder. There is another multiple of 460 here, and then you need 35 as your remainder. You can't subtract it. That means you have to add something into it. So if you're currently at 158, right, and you want to get what 35 years remainder, what thing that you have to do? First of all, you have to reach to the 460, the next multiple. This is what distance that you have to cover. 158 distance you have already covered. What is the remaining distance? This is 302 that you have to cover to reach to our next multiple.
Yes, sir, understood.
That means now you are getting 0 remainder. What remainder you want to have? 35. You add another 35 here. Your answer comes out to be 337. So that should be the minimum value that should be added in 5678 to make the to have remainder 35 after dividing the number by 460. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So it is not 193 but 337. Okay. What are the last two digits of 7 raised to power 2008? This question came in some cognizant paper as well, and this question came in CAT as well. Anyone? Trust me, this is also a 30-second question only, not more than that. And that to post whatever you have done up till now with me, right? You would be able to solve this question if you know the concept of last two digits. So let's talk about that thing then. Okay. First of all, I give you a small brief of last two digit questions. Whenever you have any number which ends with 1, suppose 71 raised to power 25, you need to find out last two digits of these numbers. Always remember one thing: those numbers which ends with 1, any power of it, right? The overall number will always end with 1 only. So last digit will always remain 1 for these kind of numbers, right? Whenever you have any number which ends with 1 and you have any power to it, the last digit will always remain 1. This comes through a concept of cyclicity, right? Now, when you talk about second last digit, you just need to do what? 7 multiplied by 5. What do you get?
35.
In the end, you're getting 5. So the last two digit of this complete expression is 51.
Sir, is the answer 61?
No, answer is not 61. Right?
63?
No, 63 is also not there. Now you have 61 raised to power 258. Again, the same thing. The unit digit will always end with 1. As I told you guys, you just have to multiply 6 multiplied by 8. What is the value of 6 multiplied by 8?
48.
48. In the end, you're getting 8. That should be your last two digits, right? But this rule is applicable only to those numbers which ends with what? 1. Okay. Now, whenever you get such question, 7. What is 7 square?
49.
49.
And 49 multiplied by 49 is how much? We have just done what? Vedic. Can you give me the value of 49 multiplied by 49?
2401.
2401. That means 7 raised to power 4 is equal to 2401, right? If I do one thing, if I take 7 to power 4 here, the whole power comes out to be what? 502. Is it clear to everyone or not? Now herself told me that the value is 2401 and the power is 502. The number is end with what? 1. The unit digit will always be 1. What is the second last value? 0. 0 multiplied by 2 is how much? The last digit of the complete expression will be 0, 1. Do I need to explain it again?
How did you get 502?
502.
How I'll get 502 here? Okay. We know that thing 7 ka square multiplied by 7 ka square, that is 49 multiplied by 49 is 2401. Here I have what? 72008. If I take 7 ki power 4 inside, I have to divide this power by 4. It comes out to be what? 502. Now I know that thing 7 power 4 is 2401 And as I told you, the last 2-digit concept, the number which ends with 1, its unit digit will always end with 1. For second large digit, you just have to multiply the second large digit with the last power. So 0 multiplied by 2 is 0. The overall answer comes out to be 0, 1. So that should be the answer. Is it clear to everyone or not?
So how did you get 502?
Again, as I said, that 7 ki power 4 I have taken in common out of this thing. If out of 2008 I'll take 4 as common, so what I need to do? I need to divide this part 2008 by 4, which comes out to be what? 502. Is it clear to everyone or not? Lady?
Yes.
Correct? So this is what a property of parts, and surds and indices kind of stuff. So here, if you take 4 as a common, 502 is the power which remain outside. 7 power 4 is 2401, which is nothing but 49 square. And I already told you how to find out last 2 digits of these kind of numbers. Any doubt in this thing again? Or I can move forward?
So
Yeah.
what if the last 2 digits are not 0, 1? What do you do then? Like last digit is not 1. What do you do then for squares?
Okay. Give me any value.
Okay, 8 to the power 2008.
Okay. See, the rule which I have told you, the last digit is applicable only for odd numbers. Okay. Whenever you come to even numbers, there is a concept that 24 power even, the last 2 digits will be 76. 24 power odd, last 2 digits always 24. Okay. Now you give me question 8 power 2008. I'll write it as 2 power 3 raised to power 2008, which is nothing 2 power 6024. Any doubt in this thing?
No.
No. I know that thing. 2 power 10 is 1024. So what I do, I take 2 power 10 inside, I take 602 multiply by 2 power 4. This is how I break it.
Okay, so okay.
Right? 2 power 10 is 1024. 24 power even, that means you get what? 76. Multiply by 2 power 4 is 16. You just have to multiply this value to get your answer. In placement exam, I don't expect you get an even number question for last 2 digits. Right? But
Okay.
if you do, in the next class, I'll give you a remainder concept. How to find out remainder of the question. 82008, if you divide this number by 100, you get last 2 digits of the number, right? Which is much simpler than the question that we are doing. So I'll give you the concept of this thing in the next class, right? Because remainder itself is like a 1 hour concept. I just don't want to take it today because we are less short with time. But this is what the question is. So if you multiply 16 to 76, 16 to 6 is 96, 16 to 7 112 plus 9 121. The last digit will be 16 for this question.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hey Dhruv, whenever I can take 1 minute, please allow me 1 minute. Whenever.
Sure. So this is our last question for today for me.
Sure.
Right? So, right, the question is: suppose n is an integer such that the sum of digits of n is 2, and the numbers lie between 10 power 10 and 10 power 11. Okay, quite a large number, but the sum of digits of n is 2. The number of different values of n is how much? I give you options as well. Is it 8? Is it 9? Is it 10? Is it 11? Or is it 12? Please read out the question again. Suppose n is an integer such that sum of digits of n is 2 and number lies between 10 power 10 and 10 power 11. The number of different values of n is what? Question seems difficult, but trust me, again a 30-second question, not more than that. Again, a general number question.
Sir, is the answer 10?
What answer you're saying?
10.
Okay, how come 10? Give me the solution for that thing. How you came to 10?
Sir, I think it's 9, sir, not 10.
Okay.
So between these two numbers, whichever number n, I don't know how to explain it.
Don't worry, whatever you have written, just tell me that.
I haven't written anything, sir. If
Okay. The answer is not 9. Others? Okay, I tell you the what. Here, you have 10 power 10. What does 10 power 10 means? 1, 1 0, 2 0, 3 0, 4 0, 5 0, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zeros. Correct? This is what 10 power 10. And number will be greater than this. And the sum of the digits should be 2. So either you can put 1 here, right? Or here, or here, or any of these positions, correct? To get the sum of 2. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So how many digits how many possibilities you have here?
10.
10. But is this the only possibility? Do I have any other option as well? Yes. If I put it 2 and I again put it 10 zeros here, this number is also less than 10 power 11 and my sum of the digits is again 2. So overall answer I'll get is what? 11. So that should be the right answer for this type of question. Right?
Sir, 11 because?
Here you put what? 10 ones here. So these are 10 possibilities and 2 10 zeros.
Okay. Okay, okay, yeah. Yes,
so it's
sir.
an 11th number.
Okay, okay.
So, this was my last question. So before Ashish take up the serve, I just want to tell you guys one thing. Here, there are number of tricks for in the numbers, right? And there's an n number of tricks. The only thing is, first, confidence. You should have a confidence to solve the question. Unless you don't have that thing, you will not be able to solve this question. Second, see, whatever you have done, understand you have done enough, right? You can attempt any question. That means whatever you have done, based on that concepts only, you would be able to solve any question. The only thing which is there is you should be able to recollect what you have done. If you keep on revising and if you keep on practicing for speed, I don't think so there would be any aptitude exam in placement that can't be cracked, right? Again, the question will be there, though it's a relative marking that they consider, but still, if you practice hard on certain concepts on numbers like HCF, LCM, simple numbers, like the question which I have taken, it's a simple number question. You will get around 5 to 7 questions directly on numbers in the placement exam. So that those 7 questions are completely secured. Just work on your speed through calculations, right? Through understanding, through analysis, and through speed, you would be able to crack that exam. Ashish, over to you.
Hey, thanks, Dhruv. Thanks a lot. So hi everyone. I hope you had a good experience today again. And how was the session? Did it help you guys? Do you
Yes,
think you
sir.
will be able to apply some
A
of these
lot.
tricks to solve fast?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Brilliant, brilliant. All right. Okay, so I just wanted to say, like, I know we'll have one more session tomorrow, and Dhruv, tomorrow's session is on arithmetic, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's session on arithmetic.
Correct, correct, correct. So tomorrow also we'll have another session, but I'm saying it's very important, and I was happy to see the interaction, right? It's very important that, see, we may give a lot of energy, we may prepare and give, everything possible, right, to make sure all of you succeed, but we also need that interaction, right? We also need you to ask us questions. We also need you to share. It's a very safe place, right? Nobody's going to share this outside, right? So any marks, any struggle areas where you feel you struggle or you get stuck, feel free to share, right? Whatever challenges you face, so that we are able to really understand what you're going through and really help you all, to overcome all of this, right? So we definitely will look forward to seeing you tomorrow as well, right, for the arithmetic session, and bring up any question, any types of concerns that you have while solving an aptitude test, etc. We'll be more than happy to answer your queries. I also wanted to share something. We actually we are starting a CAT batch, right? CAT batch for 2021, and a GRE batch as well for 2021, starting first week of January. Now that is actually we do it for Christ University, but we have people from outside also joining us, from Joseph's and colleges like yours. So I have a simple survey, right, that I have just put together here. So if any of you are interested, right, who's preparing for, and ultimately CAT is just higher level of aptitude, right, but ultimately same syllabus, right? So I've just shared in the chat that simple survey. If anybody who's looking at post graduation, right, it could be your brother, sister, or one of you, right? It could be your classmates, right, peers and all that, right? And we will also do a free seminar where we will tell people what all you will learn, and we'll share with you a lot of other information. So I've just shared a simple survey here. Did you all get it? Are you able to open that? Can you just try, please, on the chat?
Yes, sir, we're able to open that.
Okay, got it. So if anybody is interested, and any groups that you have, right, you would like to share, right, with your WhatsApp group of your college, or anything, just feel free to share it with others from other colleges as well, so that we have interested people signing up. And yeah, so that's something that I wanted to share with all of you. But again, thank you so much, Dhruv, for taking time out and doing this session, and thank you everybody for I know it's a holiday for everybody, and but thank you for coming out, and I mean, for really joining this session today on a Saturday, and we'll see you tomorrow as well as on Monday. So thank you for taking the time out. I don't think we are late for lunch, so enjoy your lunch, and wish you all the very best, and see you all tomorrow. Thanks, Dhruv. Thanks, everybody.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you.